think I'm live. I had to refresh. Hey, this is Rockman. Hey, bro. How's it going? Hey, Doom. I'll just be asking you questions about how's Bunny doing? How's Bunny doing? How's Bunny doing? Well, welcome to the first Rockman stream of 2024. It's January 5th. Swimmingly. Alright, so this is Star Trek Wheel of Fortune version 3.3, apparently. We don't have any change logs because I made changes without writing down what I changed. Blake keeps wanting me to make a change log, but I don't know what I changed, so that information is already gone and lost to history. Let me break it down very quickly into the three types of changes that have been made. One, typos. Anytime we found a typo, we fixed that typo, and we've found a lot of typos, let's just say. We fixed whatever we found. I'm sure there's going to be more typos. The other change is, as of the end of the year 2023, the most recent season of Lower Decks has occurred. So this has episode titles from that season of Lower Decks, which it did not have before. Also, in Star Trek Past, there is a show called Star Trek Short Treks, which is a show that's only 5 or 10 minutes long. There were only a few episodes. It's basically a side series, but it is an official series. And I forgot when I was making this, I forgot to put any titles in from that series. And also Blake was bitching at me because this did not have the reboot movies. So you know what? I decided this should have everything official. It's got the reboot movies, it's got the regular movies, it has every official Star Trek series from the original series right up to, as I said, the most recent season of Lower Decks, including short treks and everything else. So in order to make room for those new things that I added, a few new puzzles, I had to get rid of some old puzzles. I got rid of some old puzzles mainly in the species category and mainly in the characters category. There were some that were just a little too obscure and a little too stupid and obscure and hard to guess. So, looking at everyone who's played, I was kind of like, yeah, that puzzle's not very good. Let's get rid of that puzzle. Yeah, I'm a very small part, Doom. A very small part. Well, let's just move on from that. So, yeah, that's the change logs. It's a work in progress. Zoda, he is the technical mastermind behind this, and originally he had to I would put all of the puzzles into a Google Doc, and he would then have to input them by hand. But now he has a program that I changed the Google Doc, and everything's automated, and it just spits out a new version. He doesn't have to type 1,000 puzzles into a thing anymore, so that's good, especially for making small changes like typos and whatnot. So that's literally last night. Last night we found a typo when Zoda was streaming, and I was like, "Can you get that for me?" And sure enough, he got me the new version, this afternoon because he knew I was going to be streaming this. I don't know where Song is at. I don't know if she's going to be on Skype. She's MIA at this point. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're still watching this because you want to see Star Trek and you love Star Trek, yes, I am Rockman. As I said, Zoda Stone is the technical mastermind, but I was the one and the Star Trek fan who came up with all the puzzles. And let's just get started. because this is part whatever, and even though it's a new version, maybe you've watched my previous streams. Apparently I've already talked so much that I need water. We need to come up with a player name. Should I just use Rockman, or should I just make something up? Or what? I don't know. But yeah, if you're a Star Trek fan and you haven't seen this before, you'll get the idea real quick. Most of the categories are names of episodes or movies. There's also characters, cast, and other things. And if you don't know Star Trek at all, well, there's always a good time to start learning, start watching. I think Song is trying to say that she's sleepy, but she made extreme typos, and I can barely read what she's saying. Alright, hold on. Let me turn down the music a tad, because those beeping was a little bit ingratiating to my brain. Let's just go with the name Rockman for now, and if I get fancy later, we'll change the name. So yeah, title means the title of an episode or a movie. As I said, from The Cage right up to whatever the hell this recent season finale of Lower Decks was called. And it starts with an S. How amazing. And we can talk about anything. What do you want to talk about, Ratmus? Hi, Song. Stratagem. Bonus points if you can name the series and season that it's from, right? I believe. Okay, now we see if I figure out how to strata. That's not correct. I believe this is a second season episode of Next Generation, because people totally care about that. Is it? No, wait, hold on. No, I'm wrong. There's a second season episode of Next Generation where they play a game called Stratagem, but I don't think that's the name of the episode title. I think that's an Enterprise episode where they trick somebody. Anyway, so this is the character category. Now, it's not character singular. It could be characters plural. But this does not look like, somebody and somebody. There could even be 3 characters in a puzzle. Sometimes 2, sometimes just 1. Dude, what's that joke from Star Tropics? Oh, wait. I was thinking of Fuso Yo Mama, but that's a different joke. No, there's like Do Me So Far, Do Re, as Ratmus likes to say, Do Re. So yeah, 2023 was not a very good year for not dropping frames. I sure dropped a lot of frames in 2023. How many frames will we drop in 2024? I don't know. Hopefully 0. And of course, you guys all know that the first Ratmus stream will be tomorrow. We're going to continue Oracle of Seasons after however many weeks it's been. I'll have to look up and see where we were in the game. I know we were between dungeons. I just don't remember which dungeon we completed last. And we've already ordered the pizza that we're going to eat. Oh, geez, it's my turn? Thanks, Uhura and Jadzia. Just sitting here doing nothing. Talking about pizza. Yeah, I need a free spin. I had Portillo's for dinner, so Blake is jealous. Charles? Oh, I know what this is. I bet you guys will be surprised. Well, Ratmus won't be. Ratmus, do you know anybody? No, don't go bankrupt. I was trying to get some money and be funny. I don't know if I was trying to be funny. Oh, I have a free spin. Oh, shit. Alright, oh, shit. It would be great if I bought... It would be great if I bought a vowel, because I think it would surprise Doom, perhaps, but I don't even have enough money to do that. Well, now I do. Let's risk spinning again. Is it X-Men 3? I'm going for big money. I'm going to guess a C. Close enough. Alright, watch this, Doom. This might blow your mind. I don't have to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to buy a vowel. What vowel do you think I should buy? How about, I? What? Bet you didn't see that coming. Charles Tucker III. Nickname, Trip. Yes, I'm sure, well, Ratmus has heard of him. Song and Doom have not, because he's the chief engineer on the show Star Trek Enterprise, which you guys have not watched, obviously, and I do not recommend it. But that is his name, and it is unusual. Oh, now Jadzia is guessing a bunch of I's. She thought this was going to be Trip Tucker the Third Part 2, The Revenge. Hopefully there's some Star Trek fans on YouTube who never watch my streams, but they're watching the YouTube VOD, and they're like, holy shit, I love Trip Tucker the Third. I knew that puzzle. Yes. What about Final Fantasy X-3? Who's gonna... Oh. Oh boy, is this a movie? Star Trek... Insurrection. I know Song has seen this movie because I watched it with her. She remembers it as the movie where Riker shaved his beard in a hot tub with Counselor Troy. Anyway, I was going to say that Ratmus, you totally heard that Bunny is going to stream Final Fantasy V at some point, but who's going to stream it first, you or her? Doom wants to know. Alright, let's go for all of Ryza first. Uh-oh, a character with only this many letters. See, I was like, Colonel? No, it can't be Colonel. Hmm. This is a character. It's not much to go on. And the only Star Trek fans are me. The only Star Trek fans in chat are me and Ratmus and maybe Song, who's seen like about 40 episodes of The Next Generation by now. But if this isn't somebody from The Next Generation, well, she's SOL on that. This is where, like, I could try to go through each series in my mind and go through each main character in my mind, but there's like 10 different series times 10 different main characters. Like, my mind can't hold that much information, especially not under a time limit. If there's a person on YouTube who's watching the VOD and you're screaming at the screen saying you know the character, well, why the fuck weren't you watching the stream live? I look at this name and I just want to say Darnell from Triple G. But he's not a character on Star Trek, as far as I know. Yeah, I mean, I could try to think harder. I could look it up and cheat, but this isn't really interesting stream play, and it's not real money either. So what's the problem with us failing, right? I mean, it's only my dignity, right? But nobody said I ever had that to begin with, right? It's gonna be something like fucking obvious. Then I'm gonna look like an idiot. Or it could be somebody from goddamn Star Trek Prodigy and I'd be like, yeah, who the hell cares? Alright, we're done messing around with this. Yeah, fuck Michael Burnham, right, Ratmus? Well, we failed to win, Ryza, but we will take it over again, I promise. Worf. Guess what Ratmus is going to play now, right, Ratmus? What the fuck? Hello? What is this, the bread store?
Does this wheel bring you honor?
It brings me joy.
But honor is not the same.
No, it isn't. The verdict is still out on that. Might bring me honor, but it certainly won't bring me dignity. How are you doing? Did you nap or not?
I'm in a chair and I had my eyes closed because you didn't go live at 7:30. So I was like, I don't know when he's going live. So I closed my eyes and I was like, oh, look, he sent me things. So I want to call him. I don't know. It's cozy. Maybe I'll go back to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Song of Luxray.
You asked me my opinions and my thoughts. Hello, Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus.
Zeus, you don't have to go out. You're
Thoughts
just
and opinions.
angry I'm not going to let you wake up Mother. I need more blankets. I need 5 million more blankets.
Song is very cold in her house. Doom, are you
The
cold?
lair is cold.
I want to know if Doom is cold. It says it's 32 degrees outside where I am, but in my basement it's freaking hot. Also, it might snow overnight, it's telling me now. Ratmus, is Sadie coming tomorrow or not? Wait. Okay, this puzzle has a title and it starts with a Z? Who the hell guessed a Z? I wasn't paying attention. I think I know what it is. That would be if the Z was at the end. Chekhov, what are you doing with $1,000? Get out of here. He was trying to, guess a W for the nuclear vessels. Now he's guessing a K because he's an idiot. Alright, let's risk spinning. Well, I went to the grocery store today, and lately my grocery store has been really pissing me off with its terrible prices and terrible selection. Unfortunately, no matter how much I complain, my mom won't go anywhere else. And she's like, well, you can go yourself. Seriously, it sucks. All right, well, you know what, people? I made a little list here. Rather than just I'm just going to go ahead and post it right in the Discord. It's my 2023 Rockman streaming wrap up. Like how they do the stupid wrap ups with the Xbox and the PC and how much games you played, blah blah blah. Anyways, my longest stream was my birthday jackpot. My birthday Jackbox streams when we did games on my birthday. That was the longest stream. Shortest stream was a 30-minute test stream I did. Did I say I wasn't going to say this out loud? Well, I am. I did 10 randomizer streams this year, but what was the game that took the most streams to finish? Well, Ratmus did 9 streams of Skyward Sword HD, and I did 9 streams of Twilight Princess. So a lot of Zelda, right?
I don't remember you doing Twilight Princess.
Well, apparently I did. Xander and Luna visited me in person and streamed with them. My least favorite
What do you
stream.
mean, Pingo?
What?
Pingo.
My least favorite stream.
Pingo.
Right. Stupidly decided to eat pineapple and almost killed myself. Not fit for human consumption. My favorite stream, I think, was Retro Games with Rock, Ratmus, and Luna. That was fun. And yes, I have my favorite highlight was the Game Party Champions when I said it got extremely negative reviews and it would, bring shame upon your family forever. And they said, "Here, Ratmus, play this." That was hilarious. And apparently I only did 98 streams in 2023. And this is number 1 of 2024. Hey Ratmus, do you know this character? I got his autograph at a convention once. Garrett clearly doesn't know who he is. Check off, go home. Go home to Russia, to your town that no longer exists. Yes. Well, we just dropped 46 frames in 2024, so rip the no frames year. Song, how was your day?
Fine. I don't have anything to report.
But yeah, I decided to stream this today because Zoda made the new version, and also because I thought it was just an easy stream to get back into streaming for 2024 since it's been a week or two. What the hell am I going to stream next week? Do you know what I'm going to stream next week, Song?
No?
That is correct. You don't know. We could do some more Fortune Street.
Yes?
We will at some point. We'll see what happens. No, I'm not streaming TV Show King. But yeah, I got some ideas. Who the fuck is solving this? Maquis.
Chekhov?
This is the maquis. I believe it's a French word. It's funny because do you know this word, Song? I think it has to do with the French resistance.
I thought it meant like the marquee is in like that. Like you have Duke, you have Counts, you have Marquise. Is that?
There's no R. Yeah, well, the reason why I brought that up is because there's this guy on YouTube who's watching Deep Space Nine. This is an episode of Deep Space Nine. I think he's from England or something, but he didn't know how to pronounce it. So, like, for weeks, he was calling it the Maquis. He was like, coming up, we got this episode called the Maquis. People seem to like it. I don't know why. I'll see in a few weeks. And he kept saying Maquis. People are like, oh my god, it's the Maquis.
Sure blame. Huh?
Anyway, he's a great guy on YouTube.
Ah, yes. The French underground movement or resistance that combated the Nazis in World War II.
Yeah, that's what I accidentally chose the
Maquis.
I accidentally chose the car, but whatever. Let's oh, what the hell is this? First sump pump of 2024.
I love you, something pump. Don't tell Rockman.
You said that out loud, right?
You didn't hear nothing.
This is going on YouTube. We're literally
You don't understand our relationship.
literally twos or threes of people are going to see this on YouTube.
That's your problem.
Once again, I'm blanking on this. I'm an idiot. I mean, when Zoda plays or
Is
somebody,
it going to be French again?
I don't know. There are a lot of Star Trek titles that come from Latin. If that helps, which
Nope.
it clearly doesn't.
I told my brother has a sharp opinion. He wants, like, if he could have had it, he would have wanted a class in Latin, but purely to learn, like, words and vocabulary. Like, he didn't need the cultural aspects or, like, the grammar or whatnot, but understanding how the words worked for all the stuff he does in the scientific community, he was like, that'd be so useful. Why can't they teach language like that?
I guess specifically it would help, like, teaching the words of Latin that influenced, languages down the line and eventually ours. Like, it would help them, like, I mean, not just knowing, like, Shakespeare references or Star Trek references, which I'm sure there are a lot of, but, like, there's a lot of legal terms and scientific terms that come from Latin knowing that would help us just understand our own language better.
Yep.
Speaking of your brother, where is he? Why is he not here solving these puzzles? He's a Star Trek fan. I'm calling him out as a Star Trek fan.
He's probably playing Pokemon.
A likely story.
Today was the day my niece went swimming, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably raising his child. Oh,
No,
man.
it's her bedtime.
Well, yeah.
So she's being put to bed.
Is there Pokemon going on tomorrow or Sunday?
Yes.
There always is, isn't it?
They're honestly, I think they do try to do some event every weekend. But tomorrow is Rowlett Community Day, but it's supposed to be miserable for walking. So I'm only going to do, like, the first part of it, and then I'll, like, get some stuff around town, some errands early on. So I will be late to your stream probably, but I will be there for the later half. Is it smart enough to keep you afloat, Ratmus? I don't know.
What did we used to talk about back in 2014?
Shits and giggles?
Ketz? I mean, yeah, he was there, right?
Yep.
Used to talk about Nostriko. She's not here. Yeah, well, my 10-year anniversary stream is coming up. And God only knows what I'm going to talk about during that. Probably nothing. Oh, speaking of French, I don't know how to spell this guy's name, and he's sadly passed away. This is an actor. Even if you don't know him from Star Trek, you probably know his voice from Disney movies or something or other. Rene Auberjonois or Auberjonois. He died in 2019. I'm sure he's done voices in a bunch of movies. But yeah, I had to look that up because I'm like, I don't know how to spell that offhand. Riker even gives me a chance here. Just got $2,000. You better bankrupt. Just pissing it away on vowels. Thought there was going to be 3 eyes. Could just make this easier for me when I have to type his name in. I'm just going to solve. Yay. I'm pretty sure you've seen the Little Mermaid, right, song?
Yeah. Well, not the new one. But I assume he's talking about the animated one, then yes. Bet Chef had it out for Sebastian.
He was the crab? Is Sebastian the crab?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we have a Christmas ornament of him. So he just wanted to, what, boil him and eat crab?
Yes. Should we add a Little Mermaid to the list so you can see
No.
how they want to kill Sebastian?
No, thank you. But,
Is that ass? I'm guessing it's actually USS, but it should be ass.
The USS Ass.
Yes.
You know how people always talk about crab rangoon? When I was checking out at the grocery store, the lady behind us, instead of crab rangoon, she had lobster rangoon. You tell me. A title with an apostrophe something.
Is he quoting Star Wars now?
Who?
Doom. Doesn't the Viceroy say that? And then Palpatine's like, I will make it legal.
Hey, Zoda. I'm glad you're here relatively early, and that your work didn't keep you late or whatever. I guess, first of all, how's it going, as I always say, but then, no, every time we came up with a Final Jeopardy, every time we came up with the final puzzle, I don't think I've managed to even solve it, though, just because I'm stupid. Um, Trying to look at this right now, but I guess I should also say, once again, thank you for making this game and making all of the changes, the updates, even the last minute last night update. As I said at the start of the stream, Zoda is my partner in making this wonderful ROM hack. I don't know what this is yet, even though I probably should. That's a lot of freaking vowels. Oh, of course, yesterday's Enterprise. If Martok doesn't get it, Riker's gonna, right? Let's make sure history never forgets. Yeah, but unfortunately for Blake, that means that I just copy and paste over the old puzzles, and I have no record of what the puzzles used to be, so there is no change log. The change log is RIP. I'll enjoy your $300, Riker. All right, now let's actually get all of Ryza if we can. Oh, that is a hell of a long name for a ship. Oh, probably because it's some version of the Enterprise. I've also dropped 140 frames. And is putting work in. USS Enterprise, Constitution class. No. Instead comes. I think I misspelled it already. Are you gonna have time for this? Well, Zoda did one with like 0 seconds left the other night, so. Well, I had Portillo's for dinner. Anybody else want to tell me what they had for dinner? That's in order.
Alfredo.
Wheel of Alfredo. Alfredo's good. Leftover Chinese is good. A 4-letter character. Well, I said at the start of the stream that I tried to get rid of puzzles that weren't very good, and I tried to get rid of some character puzzles that were just so damn short that it was hard to figure out who they were. But apparently a 4-letter character is still in this game. I even tried to, like, if there were characters with short names, I tried to pair them up because, you know, the more letters there are, the better chance you have of getting it, obviously. They're like, yeah, I don't think it's just Worf. I think it's Mr. Worf or Colonel Worf. We wouldn't have put just Worf, but sometimes you just can't put Mr. on somebody. Sometimes there's just weirdo characters that don't have a rank or a first name. They're just weirdo aliens, but they gotta be in there somewhere. Unlike Dr. Mario, I don't think Worf ever became a doctor. Well, this certainly looks like Worf, though, doesn't it? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Darn, should I have guessed an E? You've never played Dr. Mario until you played it in the original Klingon. Martok just mooed. That's a thing, right, Zoda? That's definitely not Worf. It's like I know there was a few characters where it's like their names are too short. I got to put them together. But then who the hell got left like this? Okay? It's like this is Worf's brother, actually. Did I really? Oh. Yeah, I guess it's, well, shit, I didn't think of Morn. I mean, you gotta have Morn. And that's the only name he has, and he can't really fit with anybody else. But I guess it could have been Worf's brother Kern. It just wasn't. I guess maybe I didn't put Worf's brother Kern in here. I don't know. Maybe he is in here. I don't remember. Oh. Apparently because nobody had any money, it got sent straight to me. AI didn't want to solve. Worf, comma, Mr. It's like, what's another W name that's not Worf? And as soon as he was guessing L, I was like, oh yeah, Will, obviously. Will Riker? Riker's not even a person playing this game right now, surprisingly. Wait. No, I think for Will Riker we have his full name. No, this is Will Decker. Yes, Ratmus. $1,000. Could this be Time's Arrow?
Did we watch that?
Yes. And that's the wrong answer, though. Time's Arrow being the one with Data's head and Samuel Clemens, but this is not that. This is Time's Warfo.
Eh?
I don't know. There's a W in it. There are no letters in this puzzle. Doom, I still don't know if you're watching Bunny's reactions to Star Trek, but I think she did this episode, Mud's Women, original series. I'm sure there's some Star Trek fans in Bunny's chat, but they're all watching her. The Lustre bedroom suite. Someone can fall asleep.
Sleep.
Yeah. Oh no. That's another damn final puzzle we can't solve.
Sleep.
Are you talking about that episode where Picard was assimilated by the Borg and he was like, sleep, Data? Your brother told you that? But yeah, on Fridays I usually can't start right at 6:30 Central, so I'm just like, I'll wait till 7 o'clock because at the grocery store, it takes me a while longer to get done with everything and set up. So plus, I knew I needed to give people time to show up, like Zoda, and then you just fall asleep waiting for me.
Sleep.
Yeah, I just not doing well on final puzzles here today. I can't. How am I gonna figure this out? I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I know everything about Star Trek, but I'm just not good at figuring things out with enough letters and not enough brain power.
I feel like looking something up and being like, really, you know everything about Star Trek? What episode premiered on this random date in history, and seeing if you can figure it out. But I'm lazy and I'm not going to do that. But it's the thought that counts.
About you being a little shit?
You love that about me.
Sure. You know what else we were talking about last night is if you mixed angel food cake with devil food cake, what would you get?
I didn't talk about this.
No, this was me and Zoda during his stream.
You get the spaghetti monster, blind spaghetti monster cake.
Get Good Omens cake.
Oh, okay. That works.
I failed to win the Lustre bedroom set.
Fail.
And I'm dropping more frames. Don't fall, controller. I'm putting you on the desk. I don't want you to fall now. No, tomorrow we're going to have two types of pies, a pizza pie and an apple pie.
Congratulations.
For some reason, that's what my dad wanted to get instead of a cake for himself. I don't know about that. Oh, I think this is... The Electric? I think this is a character from Star Trek Prodigy that's going to be... Literally no one is going to know this person. I'm going to have to look up how to spell her name, because... Jeez. Gwendala. That's more than Blake would know. She's the good witch of Alpha Centauri or something. Hey, Jolly, how's it going? Didn't the quote unquote good witch rejoice when some evil bitch, got flattened to death? I don't know. In this day and age, I think it's okay to rejoice when evil bitches get flattened to death. Ratmus, I think your dog's nature lowers your something stat, that's for sure. Is Sadie coming over tomorrow? Oh my god, is this time zero?
Well, you can see the future.
And for those of you who wanted to hear Sadie bark during tomorrow's stream, I guess you're out of luck. Just watch an old VOD where she's barking. Their titles starting with S. Does Sanctuary fit? certainly looks like it does. Sank heart confirmed. Can we get a puzzle that we can actually solve? I guess I Oh, we should be able to solve this. I was trying to press E, and I guess I accidentally pressed F, and it didn't accept it. So then, the counter was still going. I'm like, why is it still going? The storyteller. Luckily, I didn't screw anything up, and we solved this puzzle easily. Yay, Lustre bedroom set.
I can go to bed now. Good night.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Stalnox, how's it going? You win a Lustre bedroom set, if you're correct.
I'm going to sleep in it. Sleep.
$243 frames. It's not the Borg. I think I would be able to figure this out. Hell, I don't know yet. This is probably a dumb idea to buy a vowel. Apparently the AI knew it was the 4. How Picard knew that. He solved it with no money. So when does the AI do that? Thousand. Travis. Can I pronounce? Can I spell Mayweather? Must be this. That's a fair amount of money. The money does nothing. Doesn't help me in any way.
I want money.
Don't we all? Ain't gonna get it playing this game. I told Blake in my Christmas stocking I got Portillo's gift cards, and he was like, "Whoa, that's amazing!" I didn't have the heart to tell him that me and Ratmus literally get that every year.
Could switch to holiday scratchers. And then you may or may not get things.
Well, we did get holiday scratchers in quotation marks too. I won $2. You want to know what Ratmus won?
Nothing?
I think between him and his girlfriend, they won well over $40.
Nice.
Not,
That's very nice.
not nice for me. Oh my God, Stelnox.
Why does getting stabbed at Home Depot remind you of something?
I think Stelnox is referencing this video that we posted in the Discord or whatever of that the guy on YouTube who makes funny videos about Portillo's. He said that if you got ketchup on your hot dog, you'd be stabbed behind a Home Depot. But I went to Portillo's today for dinner, as I said, used my gift card. The server guy, the person who took my order in the drive-thru, he sounded exactly like that guy on YouTube. think it's Lineage. Does that fit? I think so. Well, somebody's solving. Somebody's stream sniping. Picard's listening to me. Enjoy your $200 again. Yes. Luck is a pisser? That doesn't fit. This sounds like a Strange New Worlds or something. And this is not love. Love is a love. I mean, love is a Hoosier tenderloin, according to Cobra. But I don't think anyone on Star Trek ever said that. What would love is a something even? Like, what even Star Trek episode would that be? Probably a Discovery or something. Love is a Punisher. Hamster. I mean, it's a great title. I never had a hamster though.
Oh yeah, it can't be love.
Loud. It's loud as a whisper, which I wouldn't have gotten if Zoda didn't say love is a whisper. I was mentioning how a lot of times in the retro tab on Twitch, I see people just showing TV shows, a lot of times in Spanish for some reason. I saw someone like 2 weeks ago showing that episode of The Next Generation in Spanish on Twitch. have S's. Wait, Zelda, didn't you have this like last night? Business, as usual. I didn't see how much I got per S. I wasn't paying attention. It's clearly a lot less than 750. I guess it was 250. Hey, son, you know how you have so much chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
When do you think you'll be done eating it all?
I don't know. Why?
So I know when to buy you more. I'm guessing it's going to be like 2025 or something. I'm getting messages, people.
Is that an acceptable answer?
Certainly sooner than 2025. Cobra says, have you tried any of these Pringles? Philly cheesesteak Pringles? Yeah, no, I have not seen those.
Didn't you give up on Pringles when you found out they're not a potato chip?
Not, not exactly. Rasmus and I were morally outraged, but giving them up was more of a joke. What, Stelnox, you think the second word is da fuck? The da fuck night? Is that what you're saying? The da fuck night sounds like the Dark Knight. Exactly. Well, there were two N's, but it's not night. The inner light. Song has seen that with Picard and his flute.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely seen some weird Pringles flavors. I've not seen Philly cheesesteak though. Hell, I think they had a Wendy's Baconator flavor. They had this flavor that I used to really like. I don't even remember what the American name for it was, but in Japan it was called Devil Hot. They don't have that anymore. And then around Christmas time, they used to have like these special cinnamon and sugar ones. Those were pretty good, and I haven't seen those in years either. House of Quark. Tech. Impulse Drive. Fabulous kitchen. To go with a fabulous bedroom. Every room in the house is fabulous. That's well that Ratmus, that makes me think. I already told this to Song, but people in chat on New Year's Day, Ratmus had gotten a new board game for our mom because our mom loves board games. We have a million copies of Clue, but this was a game called Clue Escape at Tudor Manor, or is it Mansion? It's not like a normal Clue game. It is a game that you can only play once, and it's like an escape room almost, where like all of the players work together to solve the murder and figure out who the murderer is and escape the mansion or whatever. So like you go around the board and like I said, you're all working together and you're drawing cards out of this deck, and like the cards are basically like escape room puzzles that you literally have to look at these cards and figure out and like solve riddles to get clues on who committed the murder and whatnot. And there's only one solution, and it was very difficult because we didn't get it correct, and we looked at the answer and we're like, what the fuck? Really? So that was a thing. I don't know how any of you guys would feel about playing such a strange board game as that. Um, and actually, as I said, I'm a big fan of Clue, and I have many different versions. There was a version of Clue called Clue: The Great Museum Caper, and it came out in the early '90s, and I think it only came out once. It was very rare. It had this big board, and it was very different also. Um, the board was like 3D, and it's like a museum. And basically, the story is that one of the players plays the thief, and you're like an art thief, and you go into this museum and you move around the board, but the other players are trying to catch you, so they can't see where you're moving. And the thief is trying to steal paintings out of this art museum and escape with them before the rest of the players catch the thief. So again, a very unusual type of Clue game. That I'm lucky enough to own a copy of. And actually, I think I had a copy when it first came out when I was a teenager or whatever. It got destroyed in the flood, and I actually finally I bought a used copy on eBay years ago, I think. So the copy is kind of used and worn and weird, but and it's not a game that we play very often because it's very weird and nobody really wants to play it. But I think it's really cool, honestly. The something of the something something something. Yes. Ratmus found another listing for it on eBay. Yes, if you're looking there at the picture, yes, it's exactly what I described. It's like a 3D type board. There's different rooms and the different colors. You move around. I think. Yeah. Well, actually, another similarity that these two games had, even though they're kind of very different, because like in the Escape one, everyone's working together, but kind of in the museum one, most of the people are working together to catch the thief. But actually, in both of those games, there's like a power box that controls the power of the mansion, and like in the art museum, in the Great Museum Caper or whatever it's called that I was just talking about, the thief turns off the power, and that like you set traps for the thief, like motion detectors and stuff, and the thief can turn off the power to like disable them and such. Whereas in the Escape one, like turning off the power is one of the first things that happens in the game, and you have to figure out how to turn the power back on. And anyways, and I think Ratmus posted in the Discord a link to the whatever it's called, Escape at Tudor Manor that we got. Who is Oh, it's an even different Clue game. Anyways, hey Cobra, welcome. Thanks for continuing the sub, and enjoy your Philly cheesesteak Pringles that we were talking about. So they have multiple Clue escape room games. Jeez. Let's quickly buy a vowel here. This really should be enough for me to figure this out. The thing of the last word looks like 12. I'm having a hard time coming up with an episode title with the word 12 at the end. Blanking. But let's just keep talking about Clue because I got more to say. Um, as for the regular board game Clue, I have a copy of the 1956 version of Clue that I got at a used bookstore. And oh, thank you, Ratmus. And that's the one that we decided to play on New Year's. Shit. And you know what happened? On my first 2 turns song, I figured out 2 things immediately. I think I got like the person immediately and then the room on my first 2 turns.
Congrats.
And then, of course, with the secret passage, I had one of the rooms, and the other room I found out was the correct answer. So then,
Yep.
Then I had just had to go back and forth like twice to figure out the weapon, and then I won.
Congrats.
And people were like, "Holy shit! How did you solve that so fast?" And I mean, you guys probably know that. As I said, my mom is big into board games, and she forces us to play board games on New Year's. We played a lot of board games this year. She really wanted to, so I just kind of sucked it up and was like, "Fine, I'll play the damn board games." But for years, we've had this board game called Scattergories. I don't know if any of you guys have played Scattergories, but we had a really old version, and Ratmus bought a brand new version. And man, the brand new version was much better than the old version. Oh, Ratmus is talking about playing Clue with me, beating him. Yeah, like categories, if you don't know, is like you get a list of categories, like things in a kitchen, for example, and then you roll a die with letters on it, and let's say you get the letter W, as Garrick just picked. So then everyone has to write down, going down the list, so like for things in a kitchen, W, you'd have to come up with something, and then you get a point as long as your answer is correct and nobody else said that. But yeah. This is a title and starts with the word Will. Will Decker and Will Riker? That's not a title.
Will Wheaton.
Yeah. Moo. But yeah, I was trying to think if there was anything really funny that happened during the games, like if Ratmus came up with any funny answers, or something like that, but nothing really that I can remember. What the hell makes you ask that question, Stelnox? Oh, you thought that was the puzzle. I thought you were asking me in song that question. We would never do that on stream, would we, son? Oh my god. It's against TOS. Wait, we're not even in the same room. Fine, there's no R's then. Fine. That's what Doom, you said what you had for dinner, and then so much happened, and Cobra subscribed, and I missed what it was. Uh, Enchiladas with zucchini instead of tortillas? What the fuck? Well, oh, will you take my hand? Yeah, that's a discovery. Okay, Picard, that's enough. You can sit down and shut up now. Or you can keep on buying vowels. Just gonna buy every goddamn vowel and then continue to spend. Why is it not my turn? Oh my god. What the fuck? He's gonna win the game. Let's, what are you doing, Garrick? Yes, take my HAQD. Oh, you have another free spin? Oh, please, by all means, guess every goddamn letter. Will you take my HAJD? That was one of the stupidest rounds I have ever seen, Zoda. Somebody needs to put that whole round in a museum.
Who's Garak?
Who's Garrick?
Yes.
He's a plain, simple Cardassian tailor. And by that I mean he's a spy.
No, he's not a very smart one.
Apparently not. Dar 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 dar. Dar 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 dar. Dar dar. All of a sudden, 4 E's. Emergence. Now Garrick knows what to do. He's got no money. his brain was last round. Stoneox wants a sports car, totally. Zoda's totally going to change that Porsche into a Tempo, and it'll still say sports car, right? Oh boy. Could be Trap. It's not the Man Trap. Booby Trap. Night Trap. I think we've seen that game enough on this channel. Actually, I don't think we've seen it enough. Right? We need to stream it again. It's the best kind of trap. All right. Yes. All right, how about time for a break? To get up, use the restroom, get a drink, jump up and down, hydrate yourself. I don't know, whatever the hell you people want to do. Pause the game, save state. If anyone has to leave during the break, bye, thanks for being here. Hopefully it's a quick one. Whoa, whoa. Fish subscribed to 18 months. We're back. Are you alive, Fish? Is anybody alive?
Dead.
Nobody is alive sounds like the name of a band. Well, that sounds ominous, but could be true for anyone. Congratulations on reaching 1.5 years of Rockman sub, which means you now have this cute little color that I hope you enjoy.
Don't you know what the colors are? You made me make them.
I don't remember a song.
All that hard work. Nothing.
I have it written down somewhere, but I can't find it right now. Okay, let me check this thing that Ratmus and Stelnox posted. Okay, so Ratmus posted a different version of the Clue game called Clue Robbery at the Museum. It almost looks like Night at the Museum. There's a T-Rex skeleton on the front. I mean, that looks really interesting, except for the fact that now having played one, I don't think I want to play one like that again. And then Stelnox posted a vintage Dukes of Hazzard board game for $75, missing red roadblock piece. Wow. No. Never return alive. There was another funny thing that was happening last night when no one was there except me. And Zoda was doing Star Trek Wheel of Fortune, and Fish was doing Gamer Wheel of Fortune. Fish got a bunch of music puzzles, and they were all like DK songs, and we couldn't get any of them. It was like, it's like the barbecue doesn't exist anymore. How are we supposed to remember these songs that he made 10 years ago?
You know, I don't think I made the one Fish did. I think I told you how to change them. So you finally did all of them because you wanted so many, and I was like, "Screw this."
Yeah, I wasn't gonna point that out, but
I was like, I don't have this one in my file.
But yeah,
I guess I didn't do it.
Going back to the emotes, not the emotes, but the little Mega Man head badges, as I have down somewhere in my panels. Yes, actually, I think. Did DK make that originally, and then you did some heavy alterations to it, and then you made a bunch of colors that I requested, and then at some point I was like, can you show me how to do this myself? I want to make some new colors. And I made it like, I don't know, 2 or 3 myself, something like that, to ended up where now we have a total of 12 of them, I think. But yes, I mean, as I said, personally, I am proud of the fact of all the emotes that I have, and thanks to all the people who made the emotes and all of my little badges, because some people who are freaking partners on Twitch or whatever and have hundreds and hundreds of viewers, they just made a 1-year badge and then stopped. They don't care after that. Hey, at least I tried. I made a bunch of nice colors, and I'm happy about that. And if I'm the only one that's happy about it, well then... Am I ever happy? These are difficult questions. And going back to what you said, Fish, I'm sure if you asked me 2 weeks from now, am I okay? Well, if you asked me 4 weeks from now, you might get a very different answer. I couldn't even guess a letter in time. Fuck neons. I guess I should marvel at the fact of like 1990, Rapmus and I are playing Wheel of Fortune on a DOS computer, saying things like bankrupt fuck neons, and now there's a freaking game that literally says bankrupt fuck neons in it. That's a great. What the hell is that word? It's not Senor Behemoth. Never leave alive, never return alive. Sounds like a threat. Fight or flight. Alright, Jane, will you play while I read Fish's message here? So in other words, next week is going to be horrible for you. I'm sorry to hear that, Fish. We all feel for you. I don't know what else I can do to make your week better. Clearly nothing. Well, I could try to stream next week so that you don't have to. Well, Fish, if it were up to me, the work bully would get their ass chewed out and fired, not you. I'm just telling Max I'm glad to hear that you got your inventory done or whatever. I don't know, Song, do you have any words of wisdom? Is this it? I think,
You should give me waffles.
Fine, I'll get you waffles if you fire, the person that's bullying Fish Waffle.
Set them on fire?
Sure.
Set them on fire.
Oh, Zoda, I thought this
So
was...
you're gonna have a warm winter.
Wait. Zoda. We had a puzzle last night where I was like, is it the wounded? And then it turned out, no, it was the dauphin. Another French word. But I think this is the wounded. Next week, everybody on Twitch here will be giving fish positive vibes. A county in Pennsylvania. Like I said, I forget what it means, but it's something in French. I thought maybe the third word was cloud. A man alone. Gee, then, don't know why I couldn't think of that sooner. I think it's maybe it meant eldest son, or maybe that's how they use it in France. But I think it's something like where it could refer to a male or a female, or some child who might eventually ascend to the throne. I don't know, because in the episode, I think it was dealing with a girl who was from some alien planet who, I don't know, somehow it's different from princess. It's like it's somehow related to something with the royal family. I just don't know. Fish. What does fish want? Fish wants a fish waffle bedroom set, so that she can sleep soundly and not worry about work shit. Another hard puzzle, though. Wait, could this be drive? That is a singular word that fits. I got it. A skillet? You gonna be hitting people with frying pans? Who would ever do that? Oh wait, Princess Peach. Isn't there somebody else who hits people with frying?
Tangled, Rapunzel.
Yeah. I was like, wait, didn't I just watch a movie with somebody who... Yes. Yes. I've seen the movie Tangled. Don't have a heart attack, people in chat.
I made him watch it, and he liked it. Well, he did not hate it. Found it reasonable. And I'm sure he still has nightmares about the song that the guys in the pub sang.
Oh, I already blocked that out, don't worry. What was the guy's name in Tangled?
Flynn Rider?
Flint?
Flynn Rider or Eugene, which is the same character.
Well, let's go with Eugene. This is referring to specifically the person from Tangled, not anyone from a Weird Al song, or not anyone else.
Can you not spell Eugene?
Don't talk to me.
I saw him hang my pride before. I'm just like, where are you going? This right. Is it Eugene, Oregon?
What?
Eugene, Oregon?
It's, not really. But going back to what Fish said, I mean, I used to love using Peach's frying pan in the Super Mario RPG, which is where she got it from. And then also in Melee, I used to play as Peach sometimes and use her frying pan as well. God, no, not. Since 2023 ended, I do have to. This might be Rivals, might be the name of this. But one thing I have to do is I need to go through my highlights and clips and organize them, and I'll do that probably before my anniversary stream. I just haven't yet. Yeah, okay, Martok, it's Rivals. Okay, don't guess the puzzle. You're not allowed to. You fuckface. I'm going to drop some more frames now. You want to solve the puzzle now? I dropped a few frames and Garrick solved the puzzle. For literally no money. Literally $200. Literally round two. Well, as you guys hopefully know, Rapnus will be streaming Zelda Oracle of Seasons tomorrow. As some of you may hopefully know, the plan is for 2 weeks from tomorrow, the next time Rapnus comes over, he's going to play a wonderful video game. I hope Fish is there for it. I hope Fish survives the shit that's going on at work, because it's going to be Fish mode. Fish mode, the wonderful ROM hack of A Link to the Past that Rapnus has never played because he wanted to play it on cart. Little dumbass. Well, it's going to be on cart. Living Witness. Not little dumbass. Yeah, let's solve that. like Fish said, a lot can happen in 2 weeks, but hopefully nothing happens to change the plans on that. Double dumbass on you. Are we perhaps going to see less streams from you next week, Fish, because of the bullshit going on? Felt like guessing an H there, but it did not pan out.
She's going to spend her time imagining me setting someone on fire. Like a witch trial.
Whoa. This song is very violent when the need calls for it.
Pitchfork, pitchfork, pitchfork.
I mean, who am I kidding? I can be very violent all the time. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want the pitchfork or the torch?
Both.
But no, you get one, I get the other.
Oh.
We share things in this relationship.
Oh, really?
Yes, like
Pitchfork.
murder charges. We have to share those.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize I was signing a blood covenant. So then, if I take the torch and you take the pitchfork, then you're the one actually doing the stabbing. So do I get a lesser sentence when we go in for this murder charge?
Depends if you use gasoline.
I am scheming to have my girlfriend do more time for a murder charge than me. Am I a horrible person? What the fuck is this?
Good luck. It's a fork. Okay, Fish is just gonna be a cannibal. Barbecue. I'm going to murder the person that's going to be bothering Fish in 2 weeks' doom. So we were discussing how to hurt them. So yes, I would be doing time in prison.
Song said that apparently I agreed to a relationship where we have to commit murder together and share the culpability. She wanted to know if I wanted to carry the pitchfork or the torch, and I was like, do I get a lesser sentence
if I have the torch?
If I have the torch.
Because apparently he thinks stabbing is worse than burning.
Well, I guess I was thinking that I would just use the torch to give you light while you're doing the stabbing. I didn't think of like, oh yeah, you like the torch to light the pyre.
Yeah.
Well, why are you stabbing them if we're already burning them?
Because it's
Fun?
torches and pitchforks.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Stalnax.
Did I say I
You want
was
to join us,
chivalrous?
Stonux? We're just gonna spread around the love. I mean, the prison sentences.
Who wants to join in this murder that we're committing?
Doom, can you supply a car?
I wasn't even thinking about whatever. Anyways, for legal reasons on YouTube, no one here is actually contemplating committing a murder, right?
Nope. Sorry, fish, you live too far away.
That's literally the only thing stopping you.
I don't want to use up my time off to go all the way over there. I'm saving all my leave.
You wouldn't even use your time off to go see me and not even commit a murder.
Oh, the reason I don't use it to see you is a completely different one.
I'm putting you in here.
Not Rockman? So, I'm like, which name are you going with? Because you can't decide.
I'm a penitent man. I kneel before song.
Is that ring? I take that as a no.
I was watching some old stream of mine. I said something about not committing. I don't remember why, but then you in chat said something like, "Looks at hand, yeah, Rockman can't commit," and then Cobra started laughing.
I'm hilarious.
In the Latin alphabet, Song of Luxray begins with an I.
See, this is why we need to have that Latin class. Let's bring it full circle. And we begin talking about this an hour and a half ago.
I just got a do you miss because I tried to guess I, but I guess my finger went too far on the control pad and it went to J. New Year's resolutions?
F the gym.
Alright then. Yay. Actually, Doom, if you're still paying attention, I think yesterday I like randomly, popped into Bunny's channel or opened it up in a tab or something, and I obviously wasn't talking or anything, but I think you said something in the chat about covering your body in tattoos like Michael Scofield. Bankrupt, fuck neons. Bankrupt fuck neons. Just jinx myself. Everybody's just getting screwed over this game, this round. Something starting with M. I'm sure you all saw in Discord, and you're very, very excited that me and Ratmus, the meat market in Wisconsin that we're going to, is going to be doing major remodeling. You guys are so excited.
Do I have to make fake excitement sounds?
I wouldn't believe you if you did.
Yay! Woohoo! Yay!
You sounded like the guy from Wind Waker.
Yes, that was the idea.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't perfect, but it got the point across.
Congratulations, thank you.
You're welcome. Sploosh.
Isn't it funny, like, there was a puzzle, or as an episode name, there was something French, and I was like, oh, they don't have a lot of episode titles that are French. Usually they're Latin, and now we're getting, like, every goddamn French word. Every time there's a puzzle, there's, like, a French word, and I'm like, hey, it's French again. The game's, like, proving me wrong. Yeah, whenever there's a 2-part episode where it's like the Menagerie Part 1 and Part 2, I just said the Menagerie. Didn't bother going for Part 1, Part 2. Even, for some reason, there's a 2-parter called, I don't know if anybody cares, but there was a 2-part episode called Unification. And for some reason, instead of calling it Unification Part 1 and Unification Part 2, they decided to call it Unification Roman numeral 1, Unification Roman numeral 2. And then like 20 years or something later, maybe 25 years later, they had a different episode, Unification Roman numeral 3, the long-lost 3rd-part sequel. That's just weird. That is very unusual. Never happened. But the episode title in this game would just be Unification, even though there's 3 different parts. But anyways. And the children shall lead. Do I have to type that in now? Oh, shit.
You're the one who said solve instead of spinning more.
I think this is round 3 where it's been for you, but yes. Shaka Khan, like we need another Khan in this game. I'm trying to think of an episode with a Mater D. There was like a Mater D on the holodeck in a cafe that Picard went to. There was this. There was an episode with this gangster named Mickey D. What are we even going for now? Let's just. We could go for the motorboat, but you know what? Let's just go for the Olive Ryza again. Damn it. I did not guess R.L. Stein because I fucked up. Let's see if there's a K in this. Oh, there's a K. It actually helped us out here. General Martok. Would I have got that if I didn't have the K in it? Probably.
Was there an N? Yes.
Yes.
General.
What other stupid things can I tell you guys that you don't care about? I'm J.K. Simmons, that's who I'm playing as. I think, well, I was telling Doom how, like, we're gonna, Ratmus is playing Oracle of Seasons, and he's gonna do Fish Mode, and he's gonna do this, that, and the other, and I almost forgot that, by the way, Ratmus actually bought himself some Switch games for Christmas. Did you guys know that? I didn't even tell you. It's totally a surprise, right? You guys want to know what they are? Ratmus is asleep, so he can't stop me from telling you. Everyone in chat is so excited. Okay, so yeah, Ratmus got himself 2 Switch games for Christmas, and they are Sonic Superstars, which Cobra streamed like once, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which I know some people have played and said was a good game, although I don't think I've ever seen it streamed, so I don't know much about it. So I don't know at what point Ratmus will be streaming any of those games, but he just might. Hold on. I was like, no, it can't be Constitution. USS. USS, I don't know yet. Doom, is it something that you can be played online with Ratmus? It starts with a P. Oh, neat. The Protostar. Yes, pianist. Lizard just wanted to make me say that. Hey, Lizard. Stelmax, that shit is unstable. So yeah, you may have heard me mention a show called Star Trek Prodigy. It is a show that came out recently. It's an animated show, and it had one season, and then it was canceled, and then they just Netflix just revived it. Now you can see season 1 on Netflix, and season 2 is coming soon. But yeah, not many people have watched that show. Blake hasn't watched it. I did watch it. But it's about their ship is the USS Protostar. It's about a group of alien kids, refugees who they were basically living in slavery until they managed to escape on the USS Protostar. And so a lot of the characters are these weird alien names. Whenever a puzzle comes up, it's like, what the hell is that? It's like, well, if you watch Star Trek Prodigy. How's it going, Lizard? You having a tough year? You having a tough day at work? A tough week at work? Fish is going to have a very, very bad week at work next week. So I'm sending positive vibes to her. Maybe I have some positive vibes that I could send to you. I don't know. Do I have enough vibes? Song, do I have positive vibes for you?
Protons?
Protons. Antiprotons?
Aren't those just electrons?
Surprisingly not.
What are you supposed to be positive about?
Sending you positive vibes. But I think...
I guess for the most part you try to.
Thank you. As I drop the controller. But I think if antimatter is a real thing, I'm not even sure.
Is it quarky?
But some physicist will have to tell me. But I think that the opposite of a proton is an antiproton, and the opposite of an electron is a positron. I think those are real things. Sort of, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if a neutron has an opposite or if it's just a neutron. Thank you, Doom. I want to say a taste. Oh no, it's not a taste of something. It's a time to stand. No. Not a time to stank. A time to stand. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times on Star Trek, you'll hear them talking technobabble. Usually it's made up bullshit. They'll say antiprotons. They'll say tachyons. I'm sure those are real things. I think the graviton particle doesn't actually exist. I don't think we've ever actually discovered that. But they may have said it on Star Trek.
I hear a puppy. Puppy.
Sausage. That's what the first word looks like to me. Oh, Stardust City Rag. Weird fucking title. It's an episode of Picard. It was so weird I had to put it in here. I think we've had it before. Yeah, by the way, for those of you who weren't here at the start of the stream, this is version 3.3 or something, and it does correct a bunch of typos that we found, Zoda and I. And also some puzzles are new. And well, the other thing is with Zoda's thing where he can now automate the puzzle making process, or like I said, he has a thing that just puts the puzzles right into the system without having to retype them and everything. The other thing that he can do is he can create multiple different randomization seeds. In other words, somehow the game internally, I don't know if we totally understand it, but it will have a randomization pattern. So like the ROM that he gave me versus the one that he gave himself or Blake would supposedly have different randomization patterns. So in theory, if you see Zoda streaming this game tomorrow night, he would have a different pattern, and hopefully we would not get the same puzzles, which is very cool and helpful. What a fabulous boat. That reminds me of Cobra Triangle, because just look at that boat. I had a very sudden pain in my chest. That really hurt. So please give me a minute. Oh. Lizard. I cannot fit the whole thing, but
That's what she said?
I can do this. No comment.
I just got back and I heard you couldn't fit the whole thing, so that was my immediate reaction.
What is TWSS?
I don't know, but I find it funny. Ah,
Hippopotamus. Hippocratic Oath. I think Homer Simpson called the Hippocratic Oath the Hippopotamus Oath at one point. Just so I know how to spell it. Should I spin? Try to get some money? Don't go bankrupt. Alright, fair enough. Space? Something? Fuck neons. Welcome back, fish. Seems to be
My
space.
brain got kind of very confused with the welcome back fish, and I think you said fuck neons, and I'm like, words jumbled in there. I was like, what?
Welcome back, fish, and fuck neons are two very common phrases that people use in everyday life. I don't know why you'd be confused.
Why did I mention neon recently?
Um, this is not anything that I mentioned, but it reminded me of going back to when we were playing board games on New Year's or whatever. There was some game we were playing. I don't remember which one it was, and one of the questions that was asked of me was like, name 2 or 3 like elements on the periodic table. And I'm like, I could sit here and name 30 at least. I was a chemistry major at one point. Space elevator. Well, thanks a lot, CPU, or whoever that was. But yeah. I mean, I said hydrogen, helium, carbon, and then they were like, yeah, okay, we're done, we'll move on. I'm like, wait, I could answer more. Then Ratmus goes Seaborgium. Ratmus loves that element.
Really? You didn't go with gold or silver?
No, I didn't think of those. I didn't like anything. I was like tungsten.
Well, you can make jewelry out of that too, I think.
I was like neon, argon, krypton. Yeah, Einsteinium, Lawrencium,
Uranium.
uranium, that's plutonium.
Boron.
Yeah.
Arsenic. No. Yes? Is it arsenic?
Doom will tell us. Is arsenic an element? I want to say no.
There's something. It was a joke in that movie Evolution, and I can't remember what it was. Because it had selenium and something and
Was it selenium that was supposedly in the Head and Shoulders?
yeah. Because like instead of being carbon-based life forms, they were something else-based life forms that was next to carbon. And he made like the same move, like, oh, if this is poison to us, that's poison to them. And I was like, yeah, that's not how that works. But still.
Are we sure that's not how it works?
Well, I mean, not without a lot of like testing.
We need some aliens to test it on, yes. I'm sure Agent Mulder would love to test some aliens.
Yes, it is arsenic.
That is an element?
Yes. AS. Number 33. ARSENIC. Yeah, we're like carbon based or nitrogen based. So they moved like a knight of a chessboard, like down 2 and over 1. You get selenium, and they were like, oh, what has selenium? Shampoo. You guys haven't done copper or nickel yet.
Platinum. Lead.
Also shiny.
It's like when you go, when a comedian goes out on the street and says, "Name some planets in our solar system," and it's like, how the hell can you not name them all? Well, because you're an idiot.
I'll admit I am not going to like ever remember which one comes first, Uranus or Neptune, Uranus, whatever. But it's like I know you're out there after Saturn.
I'll see. That's why I was taught a mnemonic. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas, but since Pluto was demoted,
Now she just served you. Oh.
I changed it to served us nothing. Is what I changed it to. I don't know what anyone else changed it to. No, Lizard, I'm not making that my next person's name in the puzzle.
Shouldn't it be asked basis? Probably gonna pick a element that we haven't done yet. What's a famous element from Star Trek? Other than the element of surprise.
I don't know if it's an element or some sort of compound, but they always talk about duranium. Duranium hulls are so strong. Uranium, some sort of material that's super strong and can be used in hulls or something. Lizard, is your life to this day still the most interesting life on Twitch?
Are you still planning on going on that cruise in the summer? Early summer? Late spring?
Lizard's going on a cruise?
Yes. And he did mention that in stream once. So it's not like it was a secret only to me.
Is it a Star Trek cruise? Where you get to meet the cast members, which we're trying to guess right now?
If it was, how jealous would you be?
I'm way too socially awkward to even want to be in a situation like that.
But they'd be stuck on a ship with you for like a week.
Yeah.
Without being able to like escape.
That's way too awkward to me. Like I have stood in a line and went up to them and said, "Hello, here's my name," and got autographed pictures from some of them, but I wouldn't know what else to do. I wouldn't be able to talk to them or hold a conversation.
Yes, I remember that part, Lizard. I didn't know if you actually got the money. And I never remember how money plans for those things work, but I do know you have to pay for them way earlier.
Does that mean that you're going to go on a cruise with Lizard before you ever go on a cruise with me? Do all of us want to go on a cruise together? Everyone from last 10 years of streaming, quote unquote CRL or whatever the hell you want to call ourselves. We'll all go on a cruise together. Yeah. Like how we're all going to live in a streaming house together, like Time to Split, live in a cardboard box and all stream together. That was the dream, wasn't it?
I'm not living in a cardboard box. That's good, Lizard.
Split would be like, why not? It's so much cheaper than a house.
Fish and Rock are gonna hang out with you and Companion for a week.
Lizard, what if it was just you and me? Then we'd be two cool guys hanging out. For some reason, I read that like it was a line in Yellow Submarine. You know,
Huh?
Ringo Starr, no broads to tell us what to do. James Doohan. Played Scotty. Had a cameo appearance in that movie, Loaded Weapon. Huh. There should be some game where it's like messed up Beatles lyrics. No bras, tell us what to do. It's been a hard day's night and I was twerking like a dog. I remember at least one time when we used to be able to do late night DOS Wheel of Fortune with copyrighted music on stream and nobody cared. I had a Beatles night and then the song was like, "Rock Man, I don't care about Beatles music." And then I cried inside. Right? One word character. 6 letters. Minuet. Rikers. Song totally remembers how Minuet was Riker's fantasy wife, and then Riker couldn't solve the puzzle because he didn't have any money, and then the game was just like, screw you. We got a cast member whose both of their names start with N. Lizard, if you are going to sleep, have a good night, sleep like a log, and we'll see you in 4 hours. Just kidding, I won't be streaming like that long. Not anymore, I'm too old and tired to do that. Is it Nichelle Nichols, maybe? Or maybe you're just lying and you're not going to sleep at all. I don't know. How's everyone else in chat doing? Everyone else falling asleep? Fish and Zoda always stay up and stream way later than this, usually. So I know they're not falling asleep, right?
Emotionally, they are.
Song is definitely emotionally asleep right now.
Yep.
I didn't know emotionally asleep was a thing, but apparently it is now.
Yep.
Fish is probably going to hate me because it's like I don't even remember the last time I drank Pepsi. I'm too busy drinking Sundrop. Sundrop is valid. You hear that song? Sundrop is valid. Song drinks Coke, but Song also drinks Sundrop. Sundrop is also valid in your house, right, Song?
Sure.
Remember that time we had the expired Sundrop? And then the fog was coming in from the kids? Good times?
Nope, I blanked those out. No memories.
Well, that's why we have stream highlights, right?
No.
And Michelle Nichols, of course, played Uhura on the original Star Trek. She recently passed away. As I said, since my 10-year streaming anniversary is coming up soon, might be a good time to look back at some of those highlights of good times, of better times. And that time I choked on Sundrop, DK and Steffi do.
Yeah, because DK caused it.
Yeah, he did. Sins of... No, it's not Sins of the Father. What? Wow, I had that just in time. I think I know what it is. Sons of Moog. Sins of Worf. Worf is one of the sons of Moog. The other one is his brother, that we mentioned earlier, because his father's name is Moog. What was Worf's grandpappy's name? I think it was Colonel Worf. Is this going to be the last game here? Or should we play another one? For the uniform. What do you guys say? You want to play one more game? For the chili. Well, I could do one more game. Got some characters here. Looks like it might be an and situation. Don't move. I know what it is already. Do you guys know what it is? Do you guys know what it might be? Do you guys watch Deep Space Nine? No, you don't watch Deep Space Nine. Anybody watching this VOD on YouTube? Do you know what it
What
is?
is Zeus doing? I just hear him walking around.
People watching this VOD on
Crazy
YouTube,
dog.
post in the comments what you think this answer might be. Oh wait, you just saw the end of the stream and you already know what it is. Come on, big money. That's mediocre amounts of money. We got 3Ds times whatever. And the answer is Jadzia. 1D. Jadzia. And Ezri-Dax. I could have guessed a Z, and there would have been 2 Z's in this puzzle of all things. Two Z's and an X. What a great puzzle. Round 2, fight. You guys excited for more Oracle of Seasons tomorrow? I'm excited for more pizza tomorrow. So if Ratmus streams Oracle of Seasons and doesn't do Oracle of Ages, who volunteers to step up and stream Oracle of Ages?
Ugh.
You all right there, son?
Zeus is being naughty, but at least it's an understandable naughty, and he's not mad at me, he's mad at Mom. So he's taking it out on the trash. But luckily there was not much trash.
Well, I didn't say you had to 100% it.
Which game?
I said, since Ratmus is doing Oracle of Seasons, does anyone want to volunteer to do Oracle of Ages? Yeah. Oh no. There goes my money. Oh, I got a free spin. Well, wow, that doesn't give me my money back. I feel like we should be able to figure out what that second word is. It's not coming to me though. Wait. Infinite Regress. It's a weird word. I don't know if it's even really a word. Probably is, but you're never going to find it outside of a Star Trek title. Round 3. Got a character with 3 words. But it doesn't look like it's an and. It could be someone with 3 names. Could be the something something. If that's a thing, I don't know. Yeah. Just thought of it as Zoda thought of it, yeah. Good old fashioned Borg Queen. I don't think she's the only character who starts with the. Maybe there's another. Who knows? We'll just have to play more and see. $2,000. We already did the bedroom set. One more time for all of Ryza. Alone? Along? And oh no, blink. Blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Correct answer. Congratulations. Congratulations me. Congratulations everyone. And a fabulous prize. Thanks Zoda for helping me make and continuing to update these versions of this wonderful game that all Star Trek fans love on YouTube. Totally. Save state. Hopefully we won't have to make a new version anytime soon. Rising and Cruise. And thanks everyone for watching. And Song for hanging out. And we dropped 417 frames. It just kept petering out for some reason. Somebody messaged me on Discord. Nothing important. Yeah, is anything going on Twitch right now? You guys already know about tomorrow afternoon. Me and Ratmus are going to be eating pizza and watching a show for lunch and dinner, a big show, and also Ratmus has to pick up something. So tomorrow's stream, I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to be on the short side. It might be 3 hours, maybe less. So we will try to start around 2 and end around 5, but it may be shorter than that. Just FYI. That's why we're doing Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, nothing going on Twitch, at least not right now. That's the end of the stream. We'll see you next time for whatever. Thanks everyone by watching, etc. Something into the stream.